The real 5G, stepping into the era of standalone networks. While much of the world has already become accustomed to hearing about 5G, what's been rolled out so far isn't the full story. Behind the glossy marketing and promises of fast speeds lies a deeper technical divide. What most consumers and even businesses are using today is not the ultimate version of 5G, but a halfway solution known as 5G non-standalone, or NSA. In contrast, 5G standalone, referred to as 5G SA, is the version that was envisioned from the beginning, a complete, independent, and transformational evolution in network architecture. It is not just about faster downloads, but about building an entirely new digital backbone for smart cities, next-gen automation, real-time systems, and more. 5G SA, a network that stands on its own. 5G SA operates without any dependency on 4G LTE infrastructure. That may sound like a minor upgrade on the surface, but in reality, it represents a tectonic shift in the way mobile networks are designed, deployed, and experienced. While NSA uses the 5G radio layer alongside a 4G core, SA introduces a new cloud-native core network built for responsiveness, flexibility, and scale. This new core enables features that NSA cannot. Things like ultra-low latency below 10 milliseconds, massive IoT handling, dynamic network slicing, and more robust security frameworks. The difference between NSA and SA is not cosmetic, it's architectural, and it is fundamental to everything that 5G was originally meant to achieve. How 5G standalone transforms the engine room of the network. The backbone of 5G SA lies in its entirely reimagined core network. Built using cloud-native technologies, the 5G SA core leverages containerized microservices, orchestrated through software-defined networking. This makes it highly agile and capable of supporting use cases that were simply not possible under previous generations, or even the NSA. Network slicing, one of the flagship capabilities of SA, allows operators to carve out isolated virtual networks over the same physical infrastructure. For example, a hospital can have a dedicated, ultra-secure slice for remote surgery, while an autonomous vehicle fleet operates simultaneously on a latency-optimized slice, all without interference. Furthermore, the SA core supports native integration of edge computing, which reduces data travel time and enhances responsiveness for applications like AR/VR, smart manufacturing, and automated logistics. Why SA is taking time to arrive. Despite the technical superiority of 5G SA, its real-world deployment has not yet matched the initial hype, mainly due to complexity, cost, and the sheer scale of infrastructure required. Most countries, including advanced telecom markets, began their 5G journey with NSA because it allowed for quicker rollout using existing 4G cores. This approach helped carriers deliver faster speeds to customers without overhauling their back-end systems. However, NSA's limitations quickly became apparent, particularly for enterprise use cases where latency, reliability, and customization are critical. SA solves these issues, but rolling it out involves reconfiguring the entire core network, retraining staff, replacing legacy hardware, and investing in edge deployments, all of which demand significant capital and time. How different markets are pacing the SA rollout. Several prominent mobile network providers have made significant progress in the deployment or testing of 5G SA. In the United States, T-Mobile was one of the pioneers to initiate a nationwide 5G SA network in the middle of 2020. Although initial performance didn't significantly exceed NSA in consumer speed assessments, the substantial advantages are anticipated to surface in applications geared toward businesses, industrial automation, and ultra-reliable IoT. In China, the rollout has been much more proactive. All three state-owned companies, China Mobile, China Telecom, and China Unicom, have developed extensive 5G SA networks, featuring thousands of private 5G implementations across factories, ports, energy infrastructures, and healthcare facilities. These operators are not merely experimenting, they are actively utilizing SA as the foundational digital system for national industries. Standards, cloud partnerships, and smart city pilots. In Europe, the progress has been more deliberate, yet consistently moving forward. Vodafone has taken the lead in rolling out 5G Standalone SA in Germany, focusing on enterprise applications such as logistics, robotics, and connected healthcare. The company has also started public testing of 5G SA in the UK, utilizing its current 5G spectrum assets to gradually extend standalone coverage. Telefonica, O2, Deutsche Telekom, and Orange have begun their own 5G SA trials, often partnered with cloud service providers like AWS and Azure to facilitate hybrid public-private applications. In India, where 5G development has accelerated over the last year, Reliance Jio has introduced a completely indigenous 5G SA platform. Jio's strategy focuses on creating its own software suite from the ground up, which enables it to deploy and manage the network with complete autonomy, an approach aimed at ensuring long-term scalability and independence. Although Airtel initially chose non-standalone (NSA) to expedite market entry, it has confirmed testing of SA in collaboration with international vendors and is expected to shift towards full standalone deployments in stages. From small-scale pilots to enterprise-grade ambition. Within the UK, most 5G services available to consumers and businesses today still rely on the NSA model. Carriers such as EE, part of BT Group, and Vodafone have been running standalone pilot zones in select cities, especially for business and industrial use cases. These trials are critical for validating performance in dense urban environments and fine-tuning software-defined network slices tailored to enterprise needs. In the coming years, especially as demand rises for private 5G networks within manufacturing and transport sectors, we can expect to see a more decisive pivot toward SA deployments across the region. Barriers to going fully standalone. What's holding back widespread adoption? For one, many consumer devices on the market do not yet support 5G SA. Even among premium smartphones, SA compatibility is a mixed bag and often depends on software updates or operator-specific firmware. Additionally, business ecosystems that would benefit most from SA, such as logistics, telehealth, smart utilities, and defense, are still in the early phases of experimentation. They require strong guarantees on the quality of service and cybersecurity before going all in. Lastly, the return on investment for mobile operators isn't immediate. While NSA brought in new revenue quickly via premium data plans, SA requires ecosystem development and long-term business partnerships to generate sustainable value. Why the transition to SA is inevitable and accelerating. Despite these obstacles, the momentum for 5G SA is growing. Carriers across continents are re-engineering their networks, regulators are opening mid-band and MM-wave spectrum to increase capacity, and industry leaders are running trials to confirm new revenue streams. Enterprises are becoming more advanced in their digital strategies, and the demand for real-time, intelligent networks is increasing across sectors, from ports and power plants to retail and education. As our societies become more digital, SA will be more essential, not just as a network upgrade, but as a key economic infrastructure layer. 5G SA, as the platform for future innovation. 5G standalone isn't just about speed, it's about intelligence. It allows networks to behave differently based on who is using them and for what purpose. A surgeon in a connected operating room, a drone mapping crops on a remote farm, or a delivery robot in a dense urban grid. Each demands something different from the network. Only SA can meet all those needs simultaneously and seamlessly. Moreover, SA is essential for the evolution towards 6G and the full integration of AI, XR, extended reality, and smart environments. In a sense, 5G SA is not the end goal, it's the enabler for what comes next. Moving from potential to possibility. We are in the midst of an invisible yet monumental shift in how networks are built, experienced, and leveraged. 5G standalone is the quiet powerhouse preparing to take center stage. While non-standalone deployments have served as a necessary stepping stone, the future belongs to those ready to embrace the full promise of a network designed for a hyper-connected, AI-assisted world. The timeline may not be instant, but the trajectory is clear. As networks mature, devices evolve, and businesses adapt, 5G SA will gradually transform from a technical term to a lived reality, reshaping industries, reimagining cities, and redefining digital life. 5G SA, and the UK. If you are interested in keeping an eye on new developments or want to discuss how your business in the UK utilizes mobile technology, call our friendly team today. We look forward to speaking with you.